Excuse the interruption, but I'm Jessica Teubner. Daniel, what are you going to do with your time now that volleyball season's done?
What? The volleyball season's done? When did it start?
Ha ha, very funny.
Oh shoot, I missed it again.
Well, the first girls' basketball game is December 14th.
I'm pretty sure I have to iron some socks that day.
Well, it's in Grafton and you play right after, so...
Well, then I wouldn't miss it for the world. Welcome to ETI, boys and girls. Along with Jessica Teubner, I'm Daniel Grande.
Daniel, what do you think are some big games for the girls' basketball team this year?
Well, I see their first game being a huge one. It's against the reigning Class B girls state champions. That'll really see where we rank amongst the best, and the game against Benson County.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on those, but I also think Rolla will be a tough matchup, as well as Langdon.
Jessica, what are your thoughts on the Class B round robin held in Cando on the 21st?
You know, I think it should be pretty exciting. We have a lot of good teams coming here, but my one concern is how we're going to fit all those people in the gym.
I think it's going to be a great matchup. We have the preseason 1-2 seeds in the Hoopster and the 3-10 seeds in the Hoopster. It's a great location with a great atmosphere. My one concern, though, isn't that the day the world's supposed to end?
Yeah, I think so. Aaron Bergdahl told me that the other day, so. Now to Over and Under with Jacob.
Okay guys, over or under 70% that the boys basketball team goes undefeated.
Obviously, I'm going to say over at 80%. We have almost all of last year's team back, with the exception of the X Factor, and we have a lot of quickness this year.
You know, I think I'm going to go a little less. Let's go 0%.
What?
Daniel, take a look at your guys' schedule. You have Delax and Beulah, both in Hoopster's top 10, and then you have Carrington, Grafton, and Rugby, all in Hoopster's top 20. And then the game in South Dakota. You know, I just don't see you guys lucking out like you have in past years.
Holy cow. Next question.
Over or under 50% the girls win the district again.
I'm going to go over with 60%. I think we can definitely clinch the title this year again, but it's going to be tough with Benson County and Langdon in our district.
Well, for that last comment, I should say like negative 51. But I'm going to be nice and say over at 51%. If we beat Leeds, I see us taking the district easy.
And the final one, 80% that the boys win the Ramsey County tournament.
I'm going to say over at 85%. There are some quality teams in the tournament this year, and it's always a lot of fun to play in. I see North Star defending their crown again.
I'm going to go over just slightly with 81%. I see Four Winds Varsity wanting revenge off of last year's tournament, and I think it's going to be a tough-fought battle.
Sometimes I wonder what goes on through your guys' minds, but I guess this is why you guys are doing this show, not me.
All right, I need a break. But coming up, a little thing I like to call a few seconds with Jaron. All North Star boys home games will have highlights posted on the night of the game. You can find them on YouTube about 1 hour after the game is over. Just use the search tag NHS Boys BB 12.
Welcome back to ETI. Now I'd like to introduce our special guest for today, the head writer of the Bearcat magazine, Jaron Dahl.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey Jaron, thanks for being with us today.
Welcome, Jaron. So I hear the next edition of the Bearcat is going to be a sports edition.
Yeah, that's true. It's this next edition that has a lot about sports. It covers boys basketball, girls basketball, even has a little bit about NHSPN and what you guys are doing here and everything. So there's a lot about sports, but that's not the only thing that's in there. There's a story about drama and school musical. There's even a story about getting your senior pictures done. Has Megan Gowan featured in there, and a lot of information about that. So a little bit for everybody.
Very cool. So when will the magazine be out?
We're hoping to get it out by mid-December. There's not a set date or anything, but that's kind of the time frame we want to have in there.
Great. We always read the Bearcat. Thanks for being with us today, Jaron.
No, anytime. I hope to get a lot more readers for this magazine, and if anybody's interested, just check out the school website and you'll find it there.
Thanks, Jaron.
Let's take a short break. Coming up, mail time.
NHSPN will be webcasting all home basketball games on Ustream TV. Boys games will be on channel NHS Boys BB, and girls games will be on channel NHS Girls BB. You can also see our Sports Center and Excuse the Interruption shows on YouTube. Just use the search tags NHS, ETI, and NHSPN 12. You can find the links to all stored shows and highlights on the video page of the North Star website, and links to live and archived webcasts are on the webcast page.
Welcome back to ETI. Now it's
Mail time!
first question is from B-Ball Chick. She writes, how do the North Star basketball schedules look this year?
Well, the boys are really busy before Christmas. They have a lot of tough games, but into January and February, it really starts to slow down. Panther Cub writes, should the North Star Beulah game be played in Devil's Lake?
I think it should be. With such a heated matchup, I think a neutral location would be beneficial for the game, and it's also a few miles closer for Beulah. And the last question is from Run for Fun. He writes, does the extra week before basketball practice make a difference?
I think it does. It helps the guys get their legs back. I personally don't like it because I don't like to have that much downtime. All right, Jake, where'd we screw up at?
Daniel, rugby is ranked number 12, not number 10. And Cavalier is ranked number 4, not 3. But nice try.
And now it's time for the big finish. Jessica, do you see the travel bus making an impact on the season this year?
Yes, way more comfortable, and it makes the time go by faster. Daniel, what effect do you see the Quillbangs having in the upcoming season?
I think they're going to have a huge effect. They're both really athletic and a lot of fun. I'm glad they moved to town. Jessica, who do you think will get more webcast views? Boys basketball or girls basketball?
Well, as much as I'd like to say the girls, I'm gonna have to give it to the boys. Boo, go girls basketball.
Well, we are out of time. We'll try to do better next time. I'm Daniel Grande.
And I'm Jessica Teubner. Peace out, knuckleheads.
Good night, Cando.